started. So, hello and welcome to Lulu's Way, Healthy Food, Healthy Life. My name is Nicole and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be your co-host this evening. To help keep our meeting focused and free from distractions, please stay muted unless you're speaking and keep your video turned off if you're doing anything other than sitting and participating. Here in this community, we come together to support, encourage, and inspire one another, celebrating the benefits of good nutrition, weight loss, wellness, and the joy that comes from choosing to serve yourself well. We're not medical or nutrition professionals. We're simply here to share experiences and promote a healthy lifestyle. If you receive any advice or suggestions tonight, especially if you have health challenges, it's always best to check with your healthcare provider first. Individuals in this group may have different ideas on how to eat healthy. Just figure out what works best for you and do it your way. Our meetings rotate through a variety of topics that focus on the needs and interests of our members, including food prep, motivation, meal ideas, travel, socializing, challenges, non-scale victories, maintenance, and general Q&A. We take one topic at a time, explore it fully, and then pick up where we left off the following week. We'd love for everyone to participate tonight. To share, please raise your hand using the toolbar icon, and I'll invite each person to share in the order that they appear in the participants section. Please be mindful of the length of your share to allow everyone an opportunity to participate. If there's extra time at the end, please feel free to raise your hand and share again. Our meeting ends promptly at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for being here, for sharing, and for choosing to make your health and yourself a priority. So tonight's topic is the topic we always have after the Thursday after the first of the month, weigh-in results. So we'll start with Lulu, and excited. This is one of my favorite meetings. So.
Okay, so my results were, I was up like 0.8, something like that, 0.8. And it brought me up like 0.6 over my range. I was in my range at the very, very end. Now it brought me a little bit over my range. And I have to say, and I must admit this, that I have been lazy bum the past few weeks. When I was in Utah, the weights weren't really working out for me because it was freezing. It was really cold in the morning, and it was just rocky, and it was cold. And a Planet Fitness, nowhere to be seen. I was lucky to find a grocery anywhere, right? So then as we got on with the day, when it started to warm up a bit, now we're off and we're doing this and we're doing that and the other thing. And not that I'm making an excuse at all. It's just like, that's just how I kind of got out of my groove, and I haven't got back into it. So I don't know if that's it, because I was walking every other day and doing the weights a few times a week. So, but I mean, I did. I mean, it was probably just a weight fluctuation. It's not like I gained weight, right? But I'm over my range. I don't like that, and I don't want to be tinkering in and out of my range by fluctuating at this end. I'd rather fluctuate at the other end. So, so I did reduce my food. I made two changes. One was to reduce my food, which never makes me happy, and one thing I added back in that does make me happy. So what I decided to do was I brought my protein back from 5 ounces to 4 ounces, from 3 eggs to 2 eggs. So I brought my protein down into the regular amounts. And what I did was I added back in peanut butter as an option. So it's still the same serving size. And I also decided the same way I said I'm going to buy 1 package of rice cakes per month. So on the first of the month, I bought some rice cakes. On the first of the month, I'll buy a jar of peanut butter. And when those two things are gone, it's over for the month. I don't want to be eating rice cakes all the time. I want to eat just whole, fresh grains. I don't want to be eating peanut butter all the time because I'd eat peanut butter 3 times a day. So, this jar has 8 servings. So 8 servings out of 3 times 30, 90 protein servings a month. 8 of them will be peanut butter. So, so that kind of made it a little less painful. But yeah, having less food is not exciting, but it's okay because I just want what I want more than I want that extra ounce of protein or that extra egg, you know. So that's my plan. So that's my story. I'm fine with it, you know. Up 0.8 to me, that's just a fluctuation. But like I said, I don't want to fluctuate on that end. I want to fluctuate on the other end, and so that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully, when I wrap up this this meetup and I get back on the road, I'm going to be going home. I wasn't sure I was going to do that. I was going to go home or I was going to stay south. I am going to go home. So hopefully on my way home, I get back into my groove again. And if I don't, I don't. But if I do, I do. And I'm not going to, you know, the food is non-negotiable. To me, it's like life and death. And thank God I enjoy it. I enjoy the food. I want the food that I have. I don't want any other food. Everybody knows from day one when I started this fitness program with Sasha, I didn't want to do it. I always say I don't do anything that I don't love to do, except for that. Everything else, I don't do anything I don't love doing. And so when I'm doing something, it's because I love it, you know, except for that. I don't love working out. I never have. And so I'm gonna just see how it goes. But I you know, I love the way I feel when I do it. So we'll see how it goes. So there's a lot of hands up. So looking forward to hearing everybody. Okay, how'd you make out, Nicole?
Well, it was a really good month. It was 6 pounds lost.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow,
So
look at
now-
that, all this time. You know how sometimes it slows down at the end and people say, oh, I'm at the end, it's slowing down. Not for Nicole.
Well, it's really interesting because, you know, it kind of goes like this past month it was 6, the month before it was 2.8, the month before 2.2, the month before 5.8. So it kind of goes like that.
Yeah.
And I don't do anything different from month to month. I don't think, oh, I want it to go faster, so I should do this. I just do the same thing, and I feel really satisfied with it, no matter what the amount is. It's just trending down. So it's been 2 years now for me officially, and so the total is 112.4. And so it just kind of was an exciting milestone, and I got into a new decade. So I'm 168.6, so I'm in the 60s now. So that was a little double exciting. And I know when I was 18, I believe I was between 160 and 165. So 18 years old, was my weight. So I just kind of, these are fun numbers to hit again, and kind of just blows my mind. You know, blows my mind to think too that, you know, that pivotal year for me when I really gained a lot of weight was when I was 18. I gained 100 pounds that year. And now to be just, and I know I'm just passing through it. So super exciting. You know, and I also just had a couple of thoughts, like, before I really accepted and embraced this food plan, if you would tell me, you know, well, maybe in 3 months you would lose 8 or 9, 10 pounds. If you followed this plan, I would think, oh, that's not enough. No. You know, that's not enough. I got to hurry. You know, I need the results. And because it just wasn't a lifetime decision back then. Whereas now I have all the time in the world. Every little amount, every medium amount is just a thrill. It's just happening over time. I find it so extremely thrilling, but not because not for all the reasons I used to want to lose weight, you know, for new reasons, and just for the general health, the mental health, the emotional health is just as important as my physical health. So, yep, that's where I'm at this month. And so 2 years, it's been such a pleasure. I am so thankful. I don't know how this miracle fell out of the sky and hit me. But I don't want to ever give it up. So thankful.
Oh, good for you, Nicole. Yay. Oh my God. I love it. I think, speaking of the 60s, the 160s, I remember when I was 14 years old, my mother took me to Weight Watchers for the first time, and I was 166 pounds. I remember that. And I was 14, and now I'm 136 at almost 67, but that was a lot for a 14-year-old. That was a lot of weight, and that was the beginning. And I remember I went to Weight Watchers and lost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Only to be found again over and over and over. And then it wasn't 30 anymore. I was playing with 80. Then I was playing with 100, and yeah, that's the sad story, but it's a true story.
Yeah.
All right.
Those stories are like, just knowing what you used to be, it just can really inform like your commitment to it too. But what a long journey it's been. Like, I was thinking, it's almost 40 years that I've carried this weight. So like, it's just, whenever you start, like, of course, we've talked about regrets, and when you think like, well, why didn't I do this sooner? Well, wasn't my time. It didn't come to me. I wasn't ready. I was still, on the wheel of the cycle of overeating, whatever it is. I'm just thankful that I have a new choice now, then something that really works, and true joy that's coming from doing it, not just forcing myself to do something that I'm not ready or don't want to do. So it's just like a beautiful journey. And I just cannot believe like how many years until I finally just started really telling myself the truth and embracing and accepting what it takes to be healthy. So,
and
thank you, Lulu.
Yeah, and something, I probably got about 40 years of the same crazy life too, but I think that it just for both of us, it just happened right on time. I think having those 40 years of pain in our story, our whole backstory, and how things can be different at a later age, and it's never too late to change. I think it's very helpful for people to hear the story. For people that are in the thick of it and have been doing it for 40 years, thinking it's too late, how am I ever going to be different? And then to hear your story and my story and just say, oh, think about how my story was really helpful to you, right? Well, what if I didn't have that story? So I feel like my story is useful, so I don't regret it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%, because it just, for me, it lined up perfectly, your story, when you said I was 55 years old, because I was like, I'm 55, and what you were afraid of, going to be your life if you didn't get a grip on yourself. And so, however we find each other, we're all here now. Yeah. We all have the plan. We all have it within our grasp. So I'm so thankful to be on the journey with all of you too, walking it. So
now we have a lot of hands raised. So like just for time's sake, just if we can just keep them as brief as you can, but take your time to share your good news with us, and but just be mindful of the time, I guess. And then if there's more than you want to say then about your weigh-in, you could raise your hand again at the end if we still have time. Does that seem fair enough? That's good. Good.
Yep. And then please let me know if you've put your weight loss on the Facebook page, so I don't count it twice. Just share and let me know. All right. Well, let's get started with Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Lulu. So I'm down 4 pounds. Which I'm very happy about. Yeah. I'm 5 pounds from my ideal weight. And I'll just say that I like the food more now than I did when I first started. I feel like my taste buds have really morphed into some new kind of, I don't know what to call it, but I would encourage everybody to just keep going. Yeah. Because it just gets better. And that's all. And one more thing, Nicole is the sweetest person that I've met on the earth.
I know, isn't she? She's just a bundle of joy. To be in her presence is just a wonderful thing.
She's a gift to the world.
Yes.
That's all.
I'm so grateful that she came into my life, into my world, became part of this group, and I was blessed with the opportunity to have her be a co-host here with me, and it's just she just takes this very, very seriously, and she just takes care of business. I'm just so grateful, so grateful.
And we all have been blessed because of her trial in life with weight.
Yep.
So I just love you, Nicole. That's all I got to say. Thank you.
It's so wonderful that you both met. You had a meetup. I love it. Good.
Thank you, Stacy. Oh my goodness sakes. Did you mention that on Facebook too, or no? No? Okay, good. Yes. I'm so glad we got to meet too. So,
4 pounds is a good loss, Stacy. That's a real good month. Good for you. You're doing it. It works if you work it.
Okay, next we have Connie.
Hi, Connie.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Nicole, I did put this on the Facebook page, but I just really wanted to say it here too.
Yeah.
I lost 12.8 pounds.
Oh, wow. Wow, Connie, you're doing it. Yay.
Yep. So,
I'm so happy for you.
And Stacy was saying she was getting used to the food. Well, the other day I had my salad, and I'm in the living room eating my salad, and I realized that I hadn't put the oil on it, and I never would have wanted salad anywhere near my mouth without tons of something on it. So
wow.
I was halfway down the salad, and I'm like, I didn't put my oil on here.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, isn't that interesting, huh?
I just want to say thank you all, every single one of you, because it's the inspiration that's gotten me going.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it.
And that's it. That's all I have.
You're doing it. Yay. I'm so happy for you, Connie. You got some good numbers there. Nice.
That is really super. And yes, you shouldn't say, I already posted it, so I don't want to.
No.
This is the place. Yeah, we want to hear it. So thank you.
Yes.
Okay, next we have Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Hi. Well, I lost 2.6, and I did put it on Facebook. And actually, I'm most proud of my sister, who started when I was out in Massachusetts visiting her in October, and she lost 8. She doesn't come to the Zoom, but she did put it on Facebook, and I'm so proud of her. And
good,
she's working the program, and it's working great. And I'm heading back out there next week again, and hopefully, if I get a flight.
Yes.
But
well, good.
I'll be traveling again and trying to plan all what I need to bring with me for traveling.
Yeah, but you've done it before, so you know it's doable. And you do it. You just do it.
But I'm more worried about flight delays, so I'm like, okay, I can bring 2 meals with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. And so that's really nice that you have your sister doing it with you too.
Yes.
So you can just talk about different
food ideas
and
send pictures back and forth.
Good. Yeah, be each other's cheerleaders. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. It's a beautiful thing to do when you look at what you like. Instead of sisters that go out to eat together, your sisters that are doing this together. So that's very, very. That's a gift. That's really nice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, Claire. Good numbers for you. Good numbers for you. You don't get 2.8 by not following the plan. 2.8's a lot. That's almost 3 pounds. That's a lot. That's a lot.
And I'm getting close.
Yep.
I have to figure out what my goal weight is, but I should be sometime in the next few months.
Good.
So
good.
Yeah.
That's exciting. You look good. You look great.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
So exciting. And tell your sister we want to meet her.
Tell her to come.
She's still working full time until December 31st. So, and then she's retiring at the end of the year. So maybe come January. I can get her.
Good.
Yeah.
Those pesky jobs, they get in the way of everything.
I know.
Yeah.
They put a real cramp in one's style.
Yes.
Okay, next we have Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, everybody. So I began this month 2 pounds up, but right on what I believe to be my ideal weight. But it kind of freaked me out a little bit because I had gained 2 pounds over last month. and it freaked me out a little bit because I thought I can't do that again this month. I could, but I didn't want to. So what I did was I'm on a little different than everyone else, and I have a fruit at lunch, so I took that away. And then I took a clue from Lulu, and when I have avocado, I have only 1/2 of an avocado. So I did lose 2 pounds, and I did put it on Facebook. So I'm back. I'm still in range, but at the low end of the range, which is where I prefer to be.
Okay. Well, good.
So, yeah.
Good. So now you got to just keep an eye on this food plan and perhaps going down some more.
Right.
You just and when that happens, you can just bring yourself back in by just adding something in.
Yeah, I decided not to change anything and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe the next time you need to bring something in or take something out, just do like one thing, because you're gonna end up with just the right food plan that's gonna keep you your same weight every just that little fluctuation.
Yeah, because I've been at or in my range for a year now, and I have not gone 1 month, I don't think, or two, maybe two, that I haven't had to change something.
Because you were going low. You were going too low. You went way under your range. Yeah. So you had to bring it back up.
So it'll be nice when I can get it finally zeroed in. Yeah. It's getting closer. So
I would say just make those changes a little bit smaller to really fine tune, and just be patient for things to stabilize. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Excellent, Ellen.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Good for you. You got maintenance down. You're doing good.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, good for you. Love it.
Thanks, Ellen. Next, we have Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. How are you all?
Wonderful. How are you, Sheila?
I'm okay. I was recently diagnosed with celiac disease, and that has been a lot of the issues. And that's the reason I keep losing weight, because that is one of the negative things of it, of my inflammation and the neuropathy and everything else. But I lost another 10 pounds.
10?
It is not on Facebook. Yeah, it is not Facebook, Nicole. Because I had gained some weight.
Oh.
And now I lost the 10. So you can tell this by blood tests. So now I have to redo everything. I always thought I was gluten-free because of the issues, but celiac disease is the reason. So now I'm working on that, and I'm hoping not to lose any more weight. That's better than the other, if you know what I mean, than the IBS.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm wonderful. I drove from Bradenton, Florida, because it was 30-some degrees in Live Oaks when I was there, and I left there quickly, and now I'm in Stuart, Florida.
Good. Good, Sheila.
Till I leave in the 26th. I'm taking the train up to my niece's for Thanksgiving, and then coming back here.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, Sheila, with the celiac disease, you just got to be gluten-free, right?
Gluten-free, yes, you have to.
So that should be.
I'm still tweaking that.
Yeah, well, that should be pretty. That should be pretty simple.
Easier than before.
Yeah, with this food plan, I mean, there's very little. I mean, you can have wheat.
Yeah.
I have wheat. If I have the farro that I have, the grain, that's wheat.
Yeah, but you have to be careful with grains, corn. There's a lot of different things that I was unaware of that, of course, I was eating.
Yeah.
And this is a whole new education, let me tell you. And I've been doing this since I've been, since I was skiing and a professional tennis player my whole life with my weight. So this is a whole new avenue. Let's say that.
Yeah.
But it'll work. It's just going to take a little while.
Yeah, because everything on the food plan, you just look. There's lots of lists of lots of different foods on all the different food groups, and you just scratch off the things that you can't have, and there's a lot left behind.
But the good thing is I'm still buying the same size I was buying, and I'm still fitting in them.
Good.
So that's a good thing.
Good, Sheila. I'm happy for you, Sheila.
I'm happy too that I actually know now.
Yeah, that you have the answers.
It's been a guessing game for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's very irritating.
You have the answers, so it's, yeah.
Happens.
So you're hopeful because you have the answers now. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I have the answers. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And we'll tweak it and we'll see how it goes next month. That's all.
Good. Okay. Thanks, Sheila.
I really appreciate everybody. And Nicole, you are the sweetest person.
She is.
I met you last February, and you are the sweetest person.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you.
I have to say, I love seeing the range of outfits. We've got winter and summer represented, and there's Liz in summer.
Yeah.
So
she's got the tank on. Marie's got the scarf on. Liz got the tank top on. Oh, Connie's got the sweatshirt on. Everybody's all bundled up. Look at MF is all bundled up. It's 90. It's 90 here.
The good news is the inflammation. I had rotator cuff surgery 2 months ago, and last month I had popped out of my range a few pounds because I had complications, and I chose to do something about it. So this month, and I just kept eating the way I eat, and this month I'm back in my range. So I lost 4.5 pounds.
Good.
I'm thankful, because if I wasn't going to lose weight, I was going to bring my food down, but apparently I don't have to, and so I'm thankful for that. And there is a question that I have, but I am going to ask it if there's time at the end of the meeting. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Liz. Good for you.
Thanks, Liz.
Good for you for getting back in your range. Good.
Next, we have Sandra.
Hey,
Hello,
Sandra.
everybody. I'm down 3.4 this month.
Great.
And, not on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I think that I have some improvements to make for sure. And now that Nicole has come so highly recommended, we've said we would talk, but I think I need to, maybe some of your wisdom could rub off on me because I could be more compliant for sure. But I'm very grateful to be down that amount.
Good. I'm happy for you, Sandra, and hopefully you're on your way to complying, going for it all the way.
Yeah.
Because all the way, in my opinion, is the only way. That's how I think. So.
Yep, that's how I think too. Because just life experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a moderate bone in my body. I don't do anything moderately. So I just know that all too well. So I'm on.
Well, good job. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, and that's really what I wanted to talk to Nicole about, because I do have a moderate bone, but I'm not the type of person who will overeat at any one time, and so then I keep fluctuating between moderation and compliance. And the fact of the matter is that just being on here, I know what the right thing to do is.
Yeah.
There's no real question, right?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of having that courage to just move forward 100%.
Yeah.
And
it's interfering with your goals.
Yeah.
It's interfering.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 Thank you.
Good. Keep coming, Sandra.
Yep,
Okay.
Thanks, Sandra. Next, we have the other Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
So I think it was last week that I was talking about how I just hadn't been doing that good, and I was going to have gone up, and I was actually out of town on the 1st. I was out of town for a friend's 50th birthday weekend. And I got home and I was like, I don't want to weigh. I don't want to know. I'm recommitting. I'm back. I'm doing the right things. And this morning I was like, well, I have the meeting today. I really should see where I'm at. And I'm happy to say that I'm down 1.8.
Well, good.
So even though I had a rough month, I made enough good choices that's where I'm at. So I'm thrilled.
Good.
Because I really was at the point where I was like, if I can just get through the holidays and just stay the same, like that'll be a major win. So I feel like I'm going into it even stronger.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Glad you're back on track.
Me too.
Thanks, Nicole. Is that on Facebook or no?
No, it's not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next we have Janice.
Hey, Janice.
Janice.
Hi. Just wanted to mention down 3 pounds.
Nice.
I did put it on Facebook, and I just wanted to mention anybody who's beginning or going through, hard time. I had a rather difficult month, but it wasn't really food plan difficult. It was just, it's all the garbage that happens in the head. And I keep saying, going through layers of the onion and sometimes you do the work of the plan, but your head plays games with you. So just keep going. Oh, I'll just mention that's month 4 and 28 pounds down.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, that's an average of 7 a month. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a good pace, a good healthy pace.
Yeah.
Great, Janice.
Yeah, thanks, Janice.
Yeah, happy for you. Very happy for you. You got this.
Next we have Gail.
Okay.
Hi, Gail.
Well, with all of the travel I did for October and the shenanigans that happened and stuff that were a challenge, I'm down 11 pounds.
Wow, Gail.
So I'm excited. I thought I was going to be like 3 pounds or something. I was so excited that it was 11. And I did put it on Facebook, and this is my first full month on the plan. And I started on September the 15th, and I was down 5.2. So now I'm down 16.2. So since the beginning. So that's all I've got.
Yeah. Good for you, Gail. You're doing it.
I am. I'm so excited.
Doing it. Oh, of course. It's very exciting. It's worth being excited about. It's very exciting. It's like you have this new path, a new way to live your life that's going to always bring you like into that same direction. Like Nicole, here she is 2 years later with 112 off,
Mm-hmm.
And
I've got a long ways to go, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to get there.
Yeah, and and when you get there, hopefully you still do the same thing. So there's really, if you stop doing this, it's not a good idea.
I don't want to go back.
No. So I don't want to go back either. Well, good for you, Gail.
Yep, thanks, Gail.
I'm thrilled for you.
Yep, you really worked through some challenges.
Yes.
So super duper.
Yes.
Next we have Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
Hi there. So this month I lost 2.2 pounds, and I didn't realize it actually until today that I'm at my goal. So
yay! Oh, I just got chills. Yay! Yeah. So 2.2 brought you to your goal, into your range, or at the goal weight?
I guess
ideal weight.
This would be my ideal weight. I was going to go maybe 3 pounds more, just because I want to stay at this weight as my high end. But I really don't need to lose anymore. I'm comfortable, and if I happen to fluctuate a couple, it's not going to devastate me, and I can always change it if I need to. So
So have you made any food changes at all yet? Are you still on the same reducing plan?
I'm still on the same reducing plan because I didn't realize that I was at my goal.
Yeah.
Because I just keep going. So now I have to decide how I want to navigate the next
month
phase.
So what are you going to make a change this month, or do you? I mean, if you lost another 2, you're still in your range.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm at the top end of my range right now. So
gotcha.
if I lost a couple more, that's when I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And with that, I made so when I got married to my husband, I made a commitment to him to wear these beautiful rings. And after about 6 months of deciding what I wanted to do, because they were hanging off me, and I had other rings that I had to stack in front of them so they wouldn't fall off, I decided to get them resized.
Good.
And so I went from like a 6 3/4 to a 5 1/2 ring size just by losing this weight. So I put the rings back on and I said, now I'm committing to myself to stay this size.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Oh, how wonderful is that? And what's your total?
I would have to look it up, but when I started, it would be about 80 pounds total, but I think 65 since being part of the Facebook group. On your plan, but not in the group yet. So yeah.
That is life changing. That is just wonderful.
Really is.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And here you are, right in your range, and you can afford to lose a couple more. So you're going to stay on this plan for this month. Is that your commitment?
Yeah.
And then
I'll stay on it as it is.
And when you start getting closer to the lower end, you might want to add a little something.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, and then we can just talk about that then, and tell us what you decide to do. We can help you with that.
Yeah, I have to think about it now. I haven't really thought about it because I've just been, just going with the flow. But now I have to really figure out where I want to put that extra serving, half serving, or however it usually works.
Usually the first tweak would be to add the grain at lunch. So lunch and dinner are the same.
Yeah.
And it's just simple, and it usually makes a difference too. So you'll see that just a tweak like that will slow things right down.
That's perfect. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Sometimes I do prefer to have a grain at lunch. So just by adding that, I'm sure that's going to be perfect.
Good. Very good.
Yeah,
Happy for you, Bridget.
Thank you, everybody.
I can't wait to see all your food posts that say maintenance lunch.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You got to say that. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
So exciting.
Yeah. And
Yay, Bridget.
Yeah, and you're so into like the presentation of your food. You just make everything so beautiful, and you share those pictures on Facebook, and you just really take that time and effort to make things really look nice for yourself, the way you organize things on the plate and stuff, and this is just something you're really into. And you gotta,
it's a celebration, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. It makes me happy. The food, makes my stomach happy, and
yes,
it's just celebrating this awesome food. So
yeah. Good. So happy for you. Love it.
Thanks, Bridget. Next we have Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
Hey, well, my face is hurting from grinning ear to ear through this whole meeting. My heart's racing. I'm just so excited and happy for everybody. I gained 1.2, which was what I was trying to do. I had increased my protein to 5 ounces, and I think I'm going to continue that for 1 more month and see if I stabilize out, because I'm still like 2 pounds under my range. Real quick, the other thing was I had another endoscope last Tuesday, and I passed with the eggs. So eggs can remain in my plan now. They are not one of the things causing my problem with my esophagus. So I'm so excited about the eggs.
Oh, good.
And the other thing was, the doctor said, and the biopsy results also confirmed, For the very first time, I've been on this plan 6 months. For the very first time, I don't have any furrows or any rings in the esophagus. There's no inflammation, there's no damage. And my mast cells, not only were my eosinophils down to 1 and 2, there was 1 to 2 per high power field, but also my mast cells were down to nothing, which is another inflammatory marker. So the food that I'm eating is healthy, the inflammation is gone, and thank you. It's phenomenal. I feel great.
Wow, you have just completely changed your health.
Yeah.
Like nothing I've seen.
Yeah. Yep. It is amazing. It's amazing what healthy food can do. And I do organic. I know, it's some people, don't. For me, I think it matters. I think it's making a difference.
Yeah, I think it makes a difference too.
Yeah, with all my allergies.
That's a process. Like, when that becomes important to you, it's really hard to pay all that extra money for something that looks the same, but it's not the same. Yeah.
Now I just have too many allergies. I just can't take, I can't take that chance anymore. I'm having too much success.
Right. Yep. So now you're going to do 3 eggs because you increase your protein. So you 3 eggs. Don't be jealous, Nicole.
I'm jealous.
Nicole is jelly.
My day is coming. My day is coming.
She's not going to say, I reached my goal. She's going to say, I can have 3 eggs.
Yeah.
Oh,
wonderful.
Well, enjoy your 3 eggs. Enjoy your these celebrating these numbers you're getting. It's just nice. So happy for you, Barb.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Barbara. Next we have Pammy.
Pammy!
Hello.
How are you doing, girl?
I'm okay. Just kind of chilling. I'm very tired at night these days. I think I'm still catching up.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say I kind of dipped down at like below my range, but only by 2 pounds. So I'm not really overly concerned. So I'm just kind of getting back on my regular eating. I think that was just from skipping a lot of meals for a week and a half. So I'm not really worried, but before that happened, I was adding 1 protein and a half of fruit, and that helped me maintain through October. When you say early October.
When you say 1 protein, you mean 1 ounce? You added 1 ounce of protein?
No, 1 serving.
Oh, 1 serving. So you had 4 servings of protein?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have a hard time with volume anymore. So I don't always eat a huge volume at lunch. But I have an extra protein sometimes, not sometimes, every day, but it's not always at the same time of the day either. Just depends. I know I don't do everything perfect, but I've been having a hard time for the last 9 months with the volume. I was feeling extremely too full. So I usually have about half of the vegetable at lunch or in the afternoon, early afternoon. But I do have an extra protein a lot of times in the morning or afternoon in between.
And that
because I was losing too much. I had to add a more calorie without adding a big volume.
So you did that, but you still lost 2 pounds?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Because the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I wasn't eating. There were days I didn't eat all day.
Yeah. Does everybody here know what you just went through?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not, because I guess all the groups don't overlap.
Right.
I was helping. My dad passed away Monday, and I had. He had gotten worse over the last few weeks, and I've been helping my mom more and more. And since last week, I was staying at her house, and we were doing night shifts, like every hour of medications for a few nights. So everything was just very off for me. However, I did not go off plan in any way except for not eating some days.
Skipping. Yeah, I just wanted everybody. I just wanted everybody to understand why you were skipping meals. Yeah.
But the good thing is I did a lot of roasting of veggies at my mom's house, and she's gotten herself hooked. She was so excited. She sent me a picture last night. Look at my dinner. She's so happy. And I mean, so I always had the right foods prepared. I was lugging bags back and forth from my house to her house, making sure both houses were fully stocked just in case I was here during a meal and then back at her house and not time to stop or cook. So I was constantly that's why I didn't eat a lot during the day, because I was just constantly making sure everywhere was stocked and ready. So when I did eat, the right choices were available and ready to go. So that was easy. And it helped her a lot because we needed to stay alert and nourished. Because the nights that I had to have my alarm clock set for every hour and then every 2 hours in between it. So I couldn't really sleep. So I had to stay on point to be able to give the medications and stuff. So I feel like this was such a blessing to be able to have the strength and the agility and the endurance to do what we needed to do.
Yeah.
So I'm now I'll just get back on, I'll get my schedule, I'll eat at scheduled times and, eat again normal. And I don't feel like I'm going to have trouble, getting back into my range. I'm just 2 pounds under.
Yeah. So you just give it another month, see what happens if you get back into range. If not, you got to add something. Maybe, a good thing to add without adding volume is oil. So if you have to
I was doing that at first for a while, and then willy-nilly I forgot. I wasn't even putting oil on my salads. Didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So
that's why
this is going to be now a reset month to get more organized and stringent, even though I made sure all the right foods were there.
Yeah.
Everything wasn't perfect. I wasn't adding oil to salads. I wasn't focused.
Yeah.
So now, but I don't feel like I did anything that's, bad habit. No bad habits or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And I actually think it helped my mom because I think she's excited.
Good.
She wants me to teach her what veggies to buy and how to roast them.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's great.
So,
she's
gonna do all right.
Yeah, good. I'm happy for you, Pam. I'm happy that that you had the honor and privilege to be so present for your dad. You know, it's a privilege.
And the strength.
Yep.
And the endurance, everything.
Yeah.
Just I noticed my sister and I had to transfer him a few times, full body. He didn't help at all, and I was crawling and doing it from my knees. I had to take the harder positions because I could do it.
Good.
I could be crawling on the bed and lifting him at the same time. And I feel really good about that.
Yeah.
Really proud of that.
Yes, absolutely. Especially where you came from when you first started and joined us here, when you were like, I can't even walk to the pool. I remember that.
I couldn't even have transferred myself.
You couldn't even walk out your door and walk to the pool at your complex.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And now look at you.
Blessings all around.
Yeah. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you. Thank everybody.
Thanks, Pam. Next we have Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hello, everyone. And I'm so sorry. Wait, who was it that was just talking?
Pam.
I'm so sorry.
Pam.
For your loss, Pam. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, Pam. And I'm sure we're all sending our love and hugs and prayers for your family. So I wanted to share, I have some wonderful news though. This week I am celebrating, this is week number 52 for me. So I'm celebrating 1 year of maintenance.
Nice.
Of a 75-pound weight loss.
Wow.
And so, so it's a very special week this week. And one of the things that I did, and Bridget, I was really tickled pink when I heard about you getting your rings sized, because I did that last weekend. I took one of my rings, and a beautiful ring that my kind of like an anniversary ring that my husband had got me for our 10-year wedding anniversary. So a long time ago, and it needed to be sized, and I just was putting it off. But Bridget, we're on the same page. We're this is for the rest of our lives. We're never going back. So it's perfectly safe to get our ring sized, because we know we're not going back.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I think I'll be picking it up this weekend. It should be ready this weekend. So I just can't say it enough about how grateful I am to be a part of this group. And like we always say, you work just as hard on maintenance as you do to get to maintenance. So thank you for allowing me to share.
Yeah. That's wonderful, Cynthia. And going and having your ring sized is it's like a level of confidence. Just really having confidence in yourself that this is doable. Like I can do this, and I want to do this. I just want to.
Right.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Great.
And
Cynthia.
it's forever. It's for forever.
Yeah. I always say, because when people say to me, "You're going to eat like this forever," I say, I hope so. I mean, I don't know, but I sure hope so, because I don't want to really think about what my life would look like if I was back in the cupboards all day long. I don't want that life anymore. I don't want to be drooling over some cookie. I mean, it's just life isn't about a cookie. There's so much bigger and brighter things around.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Just really quick, I'll just make a little quick announcement. For anybody here that does not know about or doesn't come to Tuesday night meeting, the book study club, it's just a real nice complement to this food plan. I believe that they go kind of hand in hand. We just discuss really, really great things, just about kind of sorting through life, navigating relationships, navigating feelings, and we all share with each other. And it's just, for me, it's a real crucial part of me choosing well for myself, and even with the food. And it's just, they really kind of complement each other. So for anybody that doesn't know about those meetings, I just wanted you to know that it's the same Zoom link in the same time as this one, except it's Tuesday night instead of Thursday night. So join us if you'd like.
Thank you. Connie.
So since everybody got a turn to share, I just wanted to jump back in, because one of the things that I've said in the past couple meetings, I've really been working on mindset, because it finally came to me that it's not a miracle, it's just a mindset. It's just, getting that. And one positive, I'll call it a non-scale victory that happened, is I was in the grocery store, and of course Thanksgiving is coming, and I saw the stuff to make pumpkin pie, and I was like, oh, Thanksgiving's coming, pumpkin pie. And Connie, even a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, would have said, yeah, let's just have pumpkin pie because Thanksgiving is coming. But Connie said, I don't do that anymore. And then I said, yeah, girl, say it until you believe it. And I walked away.
Well, good. Yep.
So I'm working on that. I don't do that anymore. That's and not even necessarily I don't eat that anymore, but it's like I don't buy that kind of stuff anymore. I don't, so it all encompasses with I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, and also that's really not what Thanksgiving's going to be anymore. Thanksgiving is going to be about thankfulness and gratitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
So I just wanted to share that as an idea because I know all the ideas I get here are helpful to me.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Good. Thanks, Connie.
Thank you, Connie. Liz.
Hey, Liz.
All right, so I've learned that I am an inch shorter, so I need some advice on what to do for that.
Oh, that happened to me too a couple of times. I changed my range. I changed it to match my height.
All right.
Yeah.
So that means I'm going to. Did you stay with your food? Did you go back to the reducing plan? What did you do?
God, I can't remember. I just know I had to reduce. So I reduced something. Most likely. That's what I did. I reduced something. I don't know what I reduced, but I reduced it and I got down into that new range. Because my range.
How long did it take you? Do you remember?
Because it was like about 5 pounds.
Yeah. And so, did it take you a year? I mean, did it take you months?
No, probably a few months. I mean, I could have. You can go back to the reducing plan and probably lose it quick, but I just knew I wanted to get in that range. It wasn't a race. I didn't need to. So I made some tweak, and I can't even really remember. I could look back on I could really look back on my notes, but because I have notes of it all. But it was a long time ago. In fact, I should probably check my height again. It could be down another inch for all I know. But I was 5'8" my whole life, and then I was 5'7", and now I'm 5'6", and who knows? I might be 5'5". I don't know. The incredible shrinking woman.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know this information, but
I know.
For somebody nurse, checked my height and it's so yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm committing myself to reach my new. I'm going to change my range, and I'm going to be in this. Eventually, get to that new range.
Is your maintenance plan the reducing plan plus the grain at lunch? Is that what your reducing plan? Is that what your maintenance plan is?
More protein.
More protein?
It's more protein.
And the grain?
Yeah.
And the grain?
I did add the grain, but half of a grain.
At lunch? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You might want to get rid of that. Another tweak that I've made is I've gone from a tablespoon of oil at lunch and dinner to a half a tablespoon. So instead of 0.5, I have 0.25. And I dropped that. I dropped that once because that's 100 calories a day, which is 3,000 calories a month, which is a pound. I think a pound is like 3,000 something calories. And so I never brought it back. When I finished what I wanted to do, I never brought it back. I still do 0.25. So that's a way to drop 100 calories a day just by changing. So I do 0.25 oil.
I'd rather do that than the food. I mean, of course that's food, but
yeah, it's a way to reduce without reducing to so much volume. Yeah.
Yeah, because I need the volume. I have to have it for my mind.
Yeah, and I had to bring my protein back from 5 ounces to 4, and the eggs from 3 to 2. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that. All of a sudden, like the first day I did it, I was just like, I'm so deprived. It was like, one less bite of chicken at dinner, you know what I mean? It was just like, I was like, oh my God, it's so much less food. But what are you going to do? It's just what I have to do because I want to eat the food that my body needs to keep what I have.
This is just such a good plan, and I'm so thankful that you're here to guide us through because we're all going to be aging and we're all going to, most of us, I don't think I think we all get shorter. We need to know what to do. We need to know what to do in maintenance. And then we need to know the other things too, like this. So I'm so thankful for this group. I'm so thankful for you, Lulu. Thank you so much. And of course, Nicole too. I'm thankful for you. But all right, that's what we're going to do.
And we're thankful, and we're thankful for you too, Liz. You've been here for the long haul, and you're just an excellent example of how it works.
Thanks. All right,
thank you. Yeah,
it's going to be good. I'm going to have that goal. I'm going to stay focused on that goal, and I'm going to just make it through.
Yep.
Yeah.
And these will be the happiest holidays. The holidays that it's not about the food. It's just absolutely amazing how it works like that. Yeah. Just if you haven't had a holiday season on this food plan, you just wait, because it's just great. It's just so great. You just see how present you are for the stuff that really, really matters, and you're not focusing on the food, and you're just enjoying the kids that are there, and if there's kids, and there's just family, and just I cook for everybody, and it's like I love them enjoying the food, and I just love not being a part of the food. Just have my own. Just have my own.
Well, you feel the joy more deeply, I think.
Yes.
It's just so, it's really, it's a wonderful, and peace. And the peace inside, in my body and in my mind is, I don't want to trade that. You say it all the time, and it's very, very true. It's so true. Right. I don't want to mess up with that peace. I need it now. I treasure it.
Yes, so, it is. It's a treasure. It's a treasure. You're right, Liz. Thank you, Liz.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Liz. Next we have Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to tell you, Liz, what happened to me. I went to my naturopath. I've been 5'6". 5'5"3/4" all my life. Since I was 16, 17. And my naturopath tells me I'm 5'4". No, that can't be. And then I had my daughter measure me. 5'4", Mom. No. And my husband measured me, and he got out the level and everything, up against the wall, marked it 5'4". Oh my gosh. So I was 5'4". So anyway, my story is at Planet Fitness, I had started this new fitness plan, and they had this new equipment they brought in, this thing you can hang from, and it has bars all around it, and you can do different exercises on it. And I started doing, at my daughter's suggestion for my posture, what she calls it a dead hang, and I'm just hanging there for a few seconds, and I do that all the time. So I go to my new primary care physician. She measures me. I'm 5'5".
You just stretched an inch. Okay,
I don't even know. I cannot explain it. I don't know what's going on.
Well, let's all go stretch, because then we'll all have to gain 5 pounds.
So I have my daughter measure me 5'5". And I said, "Oh, you're kidding! I honestly, I don't know what it had. I guess it had something to do with my spinal column and my posture and that hanging. They think it was this hanging thing. I told my doctor."
Okay, we're all going to go hang ourselves.
I've never heard of such a thing. But anyway, I was really excited. I didn't get my 3/4 back, but I'm up to 5'5", so I'm happy.
Well, that's one way to get more food. Let's go stretch ourselves into the next. Yeah, we're all going to hang from bars, and then we all have to gain 5 pounds. That's one way to get 3 eggs.
Whatever it takes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great meeting, everyone. It's just so exciting to hear everybody's news, and for all of you that are maintaining, that have been here for a while, and you've been staying at your goal weight all this time, and you keep coming back because you just want it more than anything. And being an inspiration to everybody, it's just absolutely wonderful. And everybody's successes just makes my heart sing. It's a good thing.